friends, welcome to my channel CKJFOOTBALL. Today's very exciting football match is between Spain and Cape Verde. World Cup Round 1 football match. This is the PES 21 simulation game. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy this World Cup Round 1 football match. Thank you.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up.
The exciting match is going on. Both the teams are playing a fantastic game. I hope you are enjoying the match. Keep watching.
Kubasi, Rodri, Cucurella, Nico Williams, Pedri, Williams, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Toro. And he's there to get it away. Pedri. Cucurella. That's the keeper's ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gary Rodriguez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Laporte, Howson, Pedri, played out to the left flank. Now it's Oyarzabal, Yamal, Howson, Yamal, Pedri, forwards and with intent. Gary Rodriguez. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Deftly away. Gary Rodriguez. Shot a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oyarzabal. Rodri. Cucurella. Now it's Can he finish? Cucurella proves just a little bit too strong. Gary Rodriguez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, good spread. Gary Rodriguez tries to cross, and that has been cleared. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal, Pedro Porro, Pedri, Cucurella, Nico Williams. Now he's wondering who wants it. Nico Williams, Pedri, Rodri, Yamal, and here's Oyarzabal. Rodri, Yamal. He can get that clear. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. And they've got a throw. Done delicately. Can he latch on to this? Cucurella, Nico Williams. That's a throw. Plays it out wide. Time to deliver. Might be danger here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. Gets a foot in here. Spain have a free kick. That's a good ball. Yamal. Pedro Porro. That's good play. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal.
Oh, sweet feet.
And the shot! And he's heaved it away. And it's Pedri. Shoots! It's really well cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Laporte. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedro Porro. A chance to play it in. Out of play for a throw. And it's Pedri. Rodri. Here's a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Aim forwards. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Played towards the other side. Cucurella. Danger averted for now. And it's Cucurella. Very nicely done. And here's Nico Williams. Wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cucurella puts them all in. Gary Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. Gary Rodriguez. Cross goes in there. Al Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. Al Kubasi getting this one clear. That's the throw. That is a brilliant interception. Chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now who's going to be first to this? Out to the right. Showing good feet. It's run loose here.
It's been pretty...
Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Nelson with the clearance. Get a throw in. Yamal. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Nice physical challenge. Gary Rodriguez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. Spread out to the left. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Nico Williams. Cucurella crosses. Keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nuno da Costa. Great defending, strong and determined. Oyarzábal was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. He's trying the shot. That was travelling. And that could set him on his way. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gary Rodriguez. And it's played forward. And it's Porro. Yamal. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cucurella did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looks to the other side. Pedri. Kubasi. Laporte. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Over to the left. There are a few waiting for it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Calmly anticipates. That'll be a throw. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pedro Porro. Ball is over the line. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Howson. Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Clearly not happy with that. Kubasi. Laporte gently done. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Aim forwards. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Oyarzabal. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good play on the left-hand side here. What a throw in. Looks across and plays it in. Punched away. Gary Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Chooses to go back. Now it's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Howson. Pedri. Rodri. Howson. Oh, it's come loose. Moved on forwards. Yamal tries a deft little ball. Oh, he's onto this. And he's way off the ball! And it's played forward. Yamal, Oyarzabal, Yamal succumbs to the pressure. Kubasi, Pedri, Rodri, Pau Kubasi, and he goes cross-field. Who's he going to play in? Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's in. Pedri! That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And they've got rid. Howson. Laporte. Decent progress down the left. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Gary Rodriguez. Gary Rodriguez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedri. Laporte. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. He's having a look round. Cucurella. Laporte. Laporte shifted upfield. Out to the left it goes. That's a good run down the left. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Foot in. Rodri. Howson. Cucurella. Laporte. Howson aim forwards. That's very neat, and it's played. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pau Kubasi, gently done. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kubasi. Rodri. Pedro Porro. And it's played forward. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. It's a promising position. And here's Nico Williams. Gary Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nico Williams. Aim forwards. That's the keeper's ball. Cucurella. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cucurella. That is a great pick out. He is just caressing the ball. That's an imaginative pass. And that's a throw. Oh, such a clever touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. So who's he picking out? Spread out to the left. Back into the middle. Pedro Porro. He's fizzed it forward. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Howson. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Attempt, but not quite good enough. Gary Rodriguez. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rodri wins the duel this time. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Howson. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oyarzabal! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Nico Williams. Pedri. Laporte. Laporte gently done. Gary Rodriguez. And it's lofted through here. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's played it in low. Unai Simon deals with that nice and simple. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cucurella. Swings in across. Gary Rodriguez. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Lovely feet. Pedri. Cucurella, and he's gone backward here. Oyarzabal. Yamal. That is lovely. Pedro Porro tries across. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Cucurella. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Gary Rodriguez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Flashes it across. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's played into the area. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Gary Rodriguez. There's the shot! They've played it short. Unai Simon claims it without any fuss. Nico Williams. Nuno da Costa. Can he get onto this? Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And it's played forward. Gary Rodriguez. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Laporte forwards and with intent. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. It's just beyond his reach. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Over to the left. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gets it away. Crossed it again. Laporte is there and he can get that clear. Aimed in towards the centre. Yamal. Gary Rodriguez. Knocks it out wide. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Kubasi. Pedri. Laporte shifted upfield. Gary Rodriguez. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Pedro Porro. And it's Porro. Yamal. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And here's Nico. He's had a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Crosses it in here. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And a chance! And that was very necessary. Howson has been caught there, it's a foul. Howson. Pedri, Yamal, Pedro Porro, Oyarzabal, Nico Williams. Tries a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Gary Rodriguez. Some good work on the right flank here. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oyarzabal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played towards the other side. Kubasi. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Cucurella is fouled. It's a clearance, but not much of one. In again. Gets good distance on it. Yamal goes for a shot! Aim forwards. Nuno da Costa. Oh, good spread. Nice control. Can he deliver? Gary Rodriguez. Out to the right. Oh, good spread. Flings in across. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Howson, gently done. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Rodri. Correa. Pedri. Howson. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Cuts out the pass. Pedri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Laporte. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. And it's played forward. Pedri. Laporte. Correa. Laporte. Rodri. Howson. That's put paid to a promising move. Al Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Pedri. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Howson forwards and with intent. Decent progress down the left. Spread out to the left. Great defending, strong and determined. And he has been fouled there. Laporte can get it clear. Gary Rodriguez. Delivered with swing. And it's hoisted clear. Pedri. And it's Cucurella, who played through for the wide man. Williams, played into the middle. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, nice touch. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Pedri defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Played into space out wide. And that's been well dealt with. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Gary Rodriguez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, crack. Decent chance! Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Ah, such a clever touch. Yamal, looking to go deep. Yamal clouts it too hard. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Is there any support? He might not need it. Kubasi. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Rodri. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella, who's on a run down the left wing. Howson cuts it out. Pedri. Yamal. Spain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, played through for the wide man. A chance to play it in. And he's got it. Oh, what a climb! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rodri. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. Well read, nice interception. Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cucurella gets into a good position. And he's there to clear it. Pedro Porro gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Cucurella. Laporte. Rodri. Spread out to the left. Nice control. And it's Pedri. Looks to the other side. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Gary Rodriguez. Nuno da Costa. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Howson. Rodri. Pedro Porro. That has been cut short. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Pedro Porro. And it's played forward. Now it's Yamal. Plays it across. Nice interception, well timed. Nico Williams. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. Gary Rodriguez. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. It's gone for a throw-in. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Nuno da Costa. Lovely feet. What about this cross?
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. Pedro Porro. And he goes cross-field. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gary Rodriguez. Gary Rodriguez. Purring through the gears. Pedri. Yamal. Over to the left. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Cucurella. Here's Oyarzabal. That's really well manoeuvred. Has a quick glance. Nuno da Costa, played out wide. Plays it through. That's good play. He slings it in. That's going to go a long way. That's been won straight back. Looking here to chip it through. Cucurella with the clearance. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Nuno da Costa. He's onto it in a flash. Gary Rodriguez. Played back in, out to the right, and that's aimed into the middle, and back out it comes. Referee's given a throw. Ball swung in. That'll be a throw-in. Kubasi. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Kubasi. Rodri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. There will be a throw-in. Pedro Porro wins the duel this time. Nicely intercepted. Nico Williams. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Back into the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. It's a throw-in. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella looking to get on the end of this. Gary Rodriguez. Played towards the other side. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri. Here's Oyarzabal. Played back in. Nuno da Costa. Gary Rodriguez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nico Williams. Rodri. And it's Toro. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gary Rodriguez. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. And he's on a charge. Cucurella. So we've reached the hour mark. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Toro. Yamal. Pedri. Moved on forwards. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He is through here. Howson is there and he can get that clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Gary Rodriguez. Oh, good spread. Ball's gone out of play. That's very neat. And he shoots! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Nico Williams. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro hangs one in. Gary Rodriguez. Gary Rodriguez. Cucurella. It'll be a throw-in. Rodri. Laporte. Nico Williams. Laporte. Howson. Yamal. Pedro Porro. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oyarzabal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Looks to the other side. He is just caressing the ball. Here it is, crossed in. Pedro Porro attempts a clearance. Have it back and can go again. And it's played forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Pedri. Laporte. Laporte gently done. Gary Rodriguez. Played out to the right. Gary Rodriguez. It's run loose here. Time to deliver. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Rodri. Now, where's he looking? Played into the... Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Pedri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Laporte forwards and with intent. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Aim forwards. Oh, it's come loose. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's gone for it! It's anyone's ball now. And he thumps it clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nico Williams, and here's Pedri. Very nicely done. Drilled in low. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nuno da Costa, spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Can he get a real chance? Can he stop it going out? Cleared without complication. Now that's well seen too. Oh, nice touch. That has been cut short. Howson. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Picks it up out wide. Great challenge, time to perfection. Pedri. Howson. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gary Rodriguez. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Howson. Cucurella. Pedri. Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Strong running down that left flank. That's tidy. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Nico Williams. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Laporte. Yamal, now he's off and running. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Oyarzabal, and the finish! Nico Williams. Rodri. Howson. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal looking to run onto it. And it's Pedri. That's nice. Nico Williams. Aim forwards. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gary Rodriguez. Can he latch on to this? Can he deliver? Wins the duel this time. Out to the left it goes. Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Out out towards the flank. Oh, that's a nice ball. Can he get onto this? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Nice control. It's a loose ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Driving on, a real charge here. Defending of the desperate variety. It is quite a run he's making here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cucurella. Howson. Rodri, gently done. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. That's a good run down the left. That's very neat. Now it's crossed into the middle. Laporte clears it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gary Rodriguez. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Rodri. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams chasing after it. Throw it. Oh, it's played into the area. Brilliantly cut out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nico Williams does really well to win the ball there.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gary Rodriguez. Great run on the overlap here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rodri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. And it's played forward. And that is out of play. Gary Rodriguez. Out to the left it goes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Knocks it out wide. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have... And the shot!
That's a real chance missed. Kubasi. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. And that's a throw-in. Gary Rodriguez, and he's making progress on the ball. Oh, what a pass!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedri. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. It's gone out for a throw-in. Yamal.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Howson. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pedri. Pedri shifted upfield. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Rodri. Pedri. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rodri wins the duel this time.
concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Laporte. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Porro. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Nico Williams. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gary Rodriguez, showing good feet. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Turns and goes back. Out to the right. Played out to the right. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. What a save! Terrific reactions! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Good play on the left-hand side here. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. Howson. Pedri. Laporte. Cucurella. Rodri. Kubasi. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Laporte. Pedri. Howson, gently done. Gary Rodriguez. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Up he goes! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Cucurella. Ball's gone out of play. Gary Rodriguez. Shot, surely!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gary Rodriguez. Cross goes in there, and the keeper beats it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Caresses it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That is a little undercooked. Nuno da Costa, Gary Rodriguez. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It is now or never. Time is against them. It's a good run down the right. Lovely bit of skill. Yamal. And it's Porro. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Into the last 5 minutes. Gary Rodriguez. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gary Rodriguez. Gary Rodriguez. It's gone for a throw-in. Pedri aim forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gary Rodriguez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Here's the chance to cross. Ball driven towards the far post. Cleared away. Cucurella crossed in once more. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Williams. Williams is having a shot! He can get that clear. Spain don't have many options and time is running out. Yamal.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rodri has given away a free kick. It really is now or never. They need a goal. How good chance here! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cucurella. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Cucurella. That's good play. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro chips it through. Clears it away. In comes the corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
They are right into last chance territory.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gary Rodriguez. Now here's the delivery. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Thank you for watching this football match simulation on my channel. Keep watching and enjoy the games.